Morning, everybody. I'm Jermaine McKee, your favorite sports analyst with
James Derwin.
And today, y'all finna get served with J&J Sports episode 48. James, how you feeling, man?
I feel great. It's a wonderful day here in Houston.
Oh, yeah. Ready to rock and roll, you guys. But we about to dive right into it. Y'all already know we don't waste any time. We got a lot of good stuff coming for y'all. So the first thing that I found out, NFL football, man, is the Buccaneers, Mike Evans, wide receiver. He just accepted a 2-year, $52 million deal with the Buccaneers. That's a lot of money for 2 years, James. Have you heard about this?
I thought the same thing about it, but I guess receivers, though, and premium receivers, they're worth that kind of money.
Yeah. Oh, no, he's a dog for sure. So just to kind of dive into this topic, man, how important was giving this deal to him, Mike Evans?
Well, by doing this, if they do end up keeping Baker Mayfield,
yeah,
they've got a major target for him for the next 2 years. Mm-hmm. So that's really important for the Buccaneers, I feel like.
Oh yeah, it was extremely important. Reason being that this was one of the he's one of the toughest wide receivers in the league right now, currently. And you don't want to lose that player and have him as a free agent, and then it's like, wow, like we just made a big mistake. We got this quarterback where we got one of our main receivers gone, and he's finna go to another team or do his thing. So they thought smart about it, like, okay, we're gonna keep him. Whatever he wants, look, we'll give it to you. So yeah. And to still have Baker Mayfield and him being such an effect in this past season, man. How do you think he's going to do this upcoming one?
Oh, they're going to do it again, I feel like.
Yeah.
It's going to look great to have Baker there returning to the Bucs for a second time. Mm-hmm. And I think that's only going to benefit Evans.
Oh, sure. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. If we just look at Evans' stats from last year, he had 79 receptions, over 1,000 yards. 13 touchdowns. He was 35th ranking, and he's a 5-time Pro Bowler. So he has a pretty little good resume on him, for sure. Like I said, him agreeing to this deal, even after losing, time. Wait, yeah. What do you like? How do you feel about Evans? Like as far as just
This is the team that he's been on, his whole career. Yeah. And I think he's happy out there in Tampa, and he sees potential there with the quarterback that they have now. So I think the next 2 years should be pretty interesting for the Buccaneers.
Yeah, do you think he's going to retire there?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so,
too. He won a Super Bowl.
I mean, I don't really see, I don't see him like being like, because I remember they played against the Chiefs in the Super Bowl?
It was.
Yeah, and he was playing, and it was just a lot of emotion in that game, and it just shows you like he likes the Bucs and Tampa, and he seems like a good fit there.
He was actually really effective in the Super Bowl. He only had one catch, but he drew 4 pass interference calls, so that's major.
Yeah. And just to kind of end us off, man, given this deal, how effective will he be for next season going, and is he going to be a problem?
He's going to be a problem for all the teams there in the NFC South. It's going to be difficult to keep him down, especially now that the money is taken care of, so he can just play. He doesn't have to worry about it.
He doesn't worry.
Else.
Do you think, if not given such a deal, maybe a lesser amount, do you think he would still kind of have the attitude, or would it be kind of like,
Well, that's a good question. I don't see him going anywhere else, although it was definitely possible. So they wanted to keep him happy, and they paid him.
Yeah. So. Y'all let us know how y'all feel about Mike Evans. Like I said, he's definitely been a problem as far as just, especially with the Saints, man. Every time we played them, he was the problem. Even though our last game, I think with them, we kind of won and kind of took over that game, but just seasons before that, he's always been a problem.
He's a receiver that's able to take over.
It's hard to kind of really guard him, and he's big. I mean, 6'5", 6'6". It's just tough to take down, man. But y'all let us know how y'all feel about Mike Evans and this deal and how the Buccaneers are going to play next season. I can't wait to see. But before I go into my next one, I got a few topics, sports news of the day. Man, these are kind of crazy right here. So the first one is 7-time Pro Bowler Jason Kelce. He's announced that he is retiring. Man, that's crazy. I seen this, and it's going viral. Did you see anything about this?
I did, yeah. This is it was a wonderful career for Kelce, and he played excellent out there in Philly for all those years.
Yes.
So I think that the Eagles are definitely going to miss him, and this upcoming draft, they're going to have to try and replace.
They're gonna. That's the thing. It's gonna be hard. Who can really place? Switch his spot. He had such an effective role. And I seen him one of his he was talking in one of the interviews. He started crying and stuff. You could tell he really kind of didn't want to retire yet.
It's always possible to go a few more years, but a sport like football is just so hard on the body.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I can see why.
That was crazy. Y'all let us know how y'all feel about that. We got another unfortunate news. Russell Westbrook, he fractured his left hand recently, and he hasn't been playing in the games recently. And it's been a big difference for the Clippers. They haven't been winning since he's been out. So, man, but the surgery, it was a success.
Okay,
everything was good. So and he's tough. Russell, he has a tough character. So I just hope he gets back on the field because they need him for sure.
Yeah, those are some of the worst injuries there with sports, the hand injuries.
Yeah,
because it's you can still move around and stuff, but you can't function with your hands.
And if it'll be even worse if he was a left-hand shooter, but he's a right-hand shooter. So like I said, I feel like he's definitely gonna get through this, get back in the season for them. It's good that it's happening early right now versus playoff time because it would have been wraps. It would have been like last year all over again.
Yeah, so he's got time to heal up then.
Yeah. Prayers go out to him though. And then last one is Caleb Williams. He's the number 1 pick in the NFL draft, and he has a lot of options. It's been a lot of talk about him in the Chicago Bears. How do you feel about him going there? Do you think is that a good start, or what do you think?
That just all depends on what they do with Justin Fields, because Fields actually had a really good season this last year, and surprisingly good season. So they've got to make a decision here on whether to go ahead and try out Williams or keep rolling with Fields.
I'm gonna be honest. I think they should keep Fields. And I feel like as far as Caleb, he just needs to find like a team like the Packers, a team that's kind of still building, so that way he can kind of sink in with that team and they can. Versus an already veteran team that have all the stars and you're a rookie quarterback. So it's like if you don't want to go and then can't really align with those players, and then it's like, okay, we still need a quarterback. We need a quarterback that's going to deliver. So, but like I said, he's had a phenomenal season at USC. He has a lot of potential.
I wonder with him being the number 1 overall pick, if he doesn't play well for his first 2 years, I feel like he's gone to a different team. That's what we've seen so far. With quarterbacks.
It's a lot of trading going on. And it's unfortunate because a lot of quarterbacks, they go to their different team and then they snap. But it's like if you kind of would have just took the time out with him, then you could develop
another 6 months or something.
Exactly. So it's just more like that. They're looking for something now, and it's like rookie. You can't expect like C.J. Stroud. He surprised us. I didn't think he was gonna be rookie of the year. 4,000 yards. Like that wasn't in the question, but he showed us. Okay, give me a little time, and yeah. But y'all let us know how y'all feel about that whole situation. Our next
J&J Sports coming to y'all with more in 2024.